starts with no region, either mass stats, or he goes for this very early ring of health that we saw him do before by bringing the courier to the enemy secret shop. As you'll see his courier run to the tier 2 at this moment. And he'll just bring that enemy secret shop later on, as the smoke will be broken for both teams here.
Yeah, Fade and Kadara will have their smokes popped, but the rest of them will continue marching onward. They do have some vision capable to be placed down here. Kit's also holding onto an Obs for the mid lane, and he will place it down accordingly. V-Tune is now nearby, and Stonebank have their smokes popped. And with that ward, they see Stonebank's positioning, and I don't think we're going to be seeing a battle anymore. It should be lanes spread out for the bounty runes. Stamanen taking a bit of a stroll down the bottom lane, already putting some camp blocking sentries. He's already got one. He's got another if he wants to.
We will have to see.
No throat singing this time. We know what happens.
What happens? I don't even remember.
10-second warning. Stonebank deciding to take a little glimpse here. Bounty Hunter's going to be there to greet him. Got a bit of extra poke there. Just a couple hits. He should be able to regenerate by the time he gets back into the lane. Stamanen at least able to take one of the bounty runes away from Felt, making it 2 for 2. And we get our laning stage underway. Going to be looking at Dendi versus Kits in this matchup here in mid. So I'm expecting Kits to do well here. He also talked about the Bounty Hunter can potentially rotate into this lane, maybe even at the 6-minute mark. Help out with the POW runes, get a bit of extra poke onto Dendi. Like Primal Beast, he does have somewhat, like he's got good base armor to start things off with. And Uproar also helps you out more. But there's still some vulnerabilities for the Primal Beast, especially when he's not being played from the offlane role, where you have like Vanguard, and he feels like he's unstoppable.
Yeah, I want to see how much Dendi abuses the big model. Because right now, a lot of Primal Beast players, especially with this set, they just stand on top of the creeps. And this is kind of how you abuse the matchup. But when you're playing versus Storm, you get punished really hard for doing it, which is why I think he went for this particular hero in the end.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I don't know if you've ever played versus Primal before. Like, he can literally just stand on top of a creep and you can't click it because his model is so big.
Model's too big.
It's so annoying.
I think we still need some abilities in the game that turn your model smaller, because we have things that make heroes bigger. We've got like the Giant's Rings,
we have Shrink Ray,
the Bloodlusts. Well, the Shrink Ray, I feel like that's the only ability that we have.
Yeah, it is.
Makes them slightly smaller. And we need like an item, you know, like something that makes you go faster but makes the hero smaller.
Yeah, well,
ideas for the future. Food for thought. Dendi is kind of low here in the mid lane.
Oh, they got a dust on the top lane here. This is a really early dust.
Oh, that's a first blood right there for sure. V2. Oh! Talk about for sure. Has to jump back in. Thought that was already calculated enough, but yeah, he will get it.
Yeah, Kadaro carrying a super early dust there. I don't think Solji really understood or clicked on him to see that was available. Thought he was safe under the cover of that. Was it called Windwalk anymore? How old am I? Shadow Walk.
Shadow Walk. The good old Blade Master Windwalk.
Yeah, there's sometimes, you know, I've been playing Dota 2 ever since before it even came out, actually, in the beta, but still. A lot of changes to names sometimes.
Yeah, but you probably know Dota 1.
A lot of years go by, you get older.
You probably know Dota 1 better than most of the people who know Dota.
Dota 1?
Yeah.
I mean, what a useless thing to know at this stage. It's a dead game.
Windwalk is a Dota 1 ability. Just saying.
It was, yeah. Shadow Walk used to be called Windwalk. That's why. For Bounty Hunter.
Indeed. No longer walking in the wind. Going for the teleport.
I think Clinks also had the same ability called Windwalk. They had like the same name.
Yeah.
The same ability. Different heroes.
Skeleton Walk sounds crazy good.
Yeah. Let's just fix it. We'll call it Shadow Walk and Skeleton Walk, but they're still the same thing.
It's still an invis.
Now, they made differences. Like, you have the stun on your Shadow Walk where Clinks is summon skeletons now when you come out of it.
Yeah.
There's definite differences to make them unique.
For sure.
And Fade.
Again, attempting, but Fade this time surging out, but still gets caught by the stun from V-Tune. Bash coming through. Kadar getting killed by Solji, but Fade regenerating through the damage that Vtoon is dealing. And now Solji gets to return the favor. Instant bash to the face, though. And Vtoon, long time walk cooldown, so Solji gets a couple extra hits in, maybe even one more. There we go. Slice and dice.
Yeah, Bounty has to be one of the most obnoxious heroes, as Kadaro buys yet another dust here, and they're just gonna go.
An attempt made, but is an attempt successful? Very much should be with that bash coming through. Vtoon up for another kill, while his buddy, Fade, had to take the walk all the way back home. Now at the mid lane as well. Okay, nothing too much here going on. As Dendi just fighting versus Kits, just trading abilities. Bottom lane also looks like Albano Zebra's going to be fine. But Stonebank, this is his day, or maybe even his week. Again, leading net worth, and actually CS. Void is leading net worth right now, but that CS department going his way.
Very surprising playing against an Undying, too. And maybe this PA, not a hero that can pressure as much. And they're going to bring Solji here, but Stonebank, he's full HP. Is this enough?
Big hit from the Janata. Tombstone plays down. They're committing for it. They've got themselves a lot of slows with that grenade as well. Finally take him down. Maybe even Stolan as well. No help coming out from any of the other allies from the side of Bait. The tower's the only thing helping out Stomanen. And Solji will secure this kill.
Yeah, that was a great rotation.
And they're chasing Fade at the same time. Inkswell, Surge comes out before the silence is there. Clutch timing there with the Surge before the Phantom's Embrace connects.
It was indeed. Surge has kind of a long cooldown, but so does Inkswell, so they probably won't be able to punish him too much here. And, you know, Darkseer, he's probably having one of the better lane stages. If we're going to talk about this mid lane matchup, Dendi's winning it.
Yep.
He's actually just winning in CS in the matchup here. So this Storm, one of the big advantages.
And he's rotating as well.
He's doing well. He's level 6.
They want to punish the PA, and he's going to go for it. The charge comes through. Pulverize is available. Undying too far away, but not much that he could do either. Solji also missing out. Dendi getting the kill on the Licht.
And that's a big one, as mid lane Kits does see Stomanen alone here. But does he have the mana pool to do anything with this? It looks like that is not the case. As the 6-minute rune is top. They see it, but Kits will just pick it up.
He will. And also this is, again, like one of the really fun things that I appreciate a lot as a support player. Also,
he's dead.
Trampled down to death by Dendi. Tip as well.
Wow, Dendi. I don't see Dendi tipping very much.
Nope.
Really getting into maybe the TI spirit here. We're getting pumped up.
Yep, gotta learn the voice lines. Gotta learn the tips in the process. Part of the game. But yeah, I had a thought, but I forgot about it. What I was supposed to say. Yeah, what I really like about a lot of top teams do like to do is when your mid instantly rotates somewhere, they realize they don't necessarily need this support right now. So in this case, Stoanen with the Rubik, of course, Fate Bolt level 2 is a good and handy ability, or maybe even the Lift could be just enough, but Primal Beast skill set is good enough to do everything that's required for a kill or even a setup for a kill. So they put Stomanen into the mid lane to get a bit of experience, and Dendi can just roam around the map like he's doing right now into the top lane as well. They only now spot him. He charges in. Solji's just teleported in, and he's gonna die again. 4-0.
It's very natural because these kills, they're always they're a gamble. You don't know if you're going to get them or not. They're just like an attempt every time. The one thing that is consistent and is going to be there for gold all the time are creeps. So you never want to leave a lane in the early game alone. And then
Kits fighting against the Rubik here. All spells used, but the Pulverize comes out just in time. Low on mana for Kits, and Kits actually can't jump away anymore. The trample, Dendi might find a 5th kill for himself. Yes, he can! They will snipe off Stomanen as Solji moves in just in time. But Dendi show.
Bottom lane, Night Stalker.
And Licht down as well. It's not just Dendi, it's also Stonebank. Bait.
I mean, it's not just Stonebank, it's not just Dendi, it's V2 on the top of the net worth. This just seems like a team that is just individually, laning skill-wise, just better.
They're just better.
At least today.
Has a real mountain to climb. Like, that game 1 wasn't even wasn't really much of a challenge. At least this time this draft is capable of answering. But they've shut down this bounty hunter pretty efficiently. It's not like Solji is just running around the map and doing whatever he wants, and the opponent always has to kind of respect and respond to this bounty. But instead, now they're the ones making the moves, getting a couple kills. His bounty's died 4 times already. Solji close to getting level 6, where the track could definitely help out, especially with the Storm Spirit, who needs every possible movement speed that you can grab for hunting kills.
It's like Bait has been saving strats all year for TI here. As they're making this look pretty easy, as Albino Zebra is dead. And add one to the board for Dendi here. Unstoppable.
Number 6.
6, 0, and 6. Not sharing any kills with his team, but as he shouldn't be. Take them all, my king. Because he is the one that is making the rotations.
Oh, bit of disconnect there with Kidara on V-Tune. He threw in the silence and the ink swell into V-Tune, but he moved out. Could have been.
He didn't want to go. He didn't see enemy heroes, so.
Yeah,
I mean, it really doesn't matter that much. You just put Kidara. Kidara had to use a clarity for that. He didn't even have to. He just chose to. And they're going to go on Dendi in mid lane. But let's hear 1600 HP and a Rubik behind him.
Yep, now he's too strong. Like, there was a time that Dendi was still softer and easier to kill, but now it's not. But the bounty rune, sorry, that power rune, it's the region on the top half, and Dendi's going to get initiated on, but he does get the rollout, and he can even catch kits here. V2, Chrono, he knows how to land these on the ones that they want to kill, and the Storm Spirit focus, bang, bang, trample to the ground, looking for a second kill as well off of this bounty hunter. They will get it. Fade, trying to do as much work as possible. Dendi still running away from Albino Zebra, and now V2 turning his attention towards him, while Stonebank still hammering away on Fade. Fade, he got nowhere to go. Stunned and killed, and there's Dendi again, and V-Tune for the double. Dendi's up at 7 kills, V-Tune's up at 4 kills, and Stonebank doesn't even get killed there at the same time. They all live and get 4 kills out of this. I'm rubbing my forehead here, and I'm just thinking, like, there's no just do it forehead situation here, you know?
Just do it.
Just TP, just kill, just win. None of them seem to apply right now. Bates,
I mean,
ahead of every step.
Could just die here, though.
And another one.
Another one. Yeah, we're kind of having a repeat of game number 1 here. Bait, they're looking good. This is what I wanted to see, so I'm pretty happy. Obviously, there's not a lot I can, like, it might not be super exciting to see unless you're a fan of Bait. Just sit and enjoy. Just enjoy the fact that Bait, they're having a good time. They're enjoying the game. They're having fun. They're up 5k gold. They're up 3 cores here. You do have small possible things you can do if you're felt in this game, but you didn't really draft that heavy like this. You can try and do something like this. But then the soulbind hits.
It's just disrupting them basically here at this point. They try to go for the dive, and they're going to end up losing Solji for this attempt. Dendi, number 8. 1 more kill from getting a godlike spree, and we're 12 minutes into this game. Fade spotted. Firaro denies the arcane. Stomanen, he's in trouble.
Fade is mad,
Zebra is here. They've got the wall placed down as well. Here comes Kits for round number 2. Stomanen is low, but the stolen surge, he's able to get away. And even a stolen tubestone, that's going to get farmed away. Albino Zebra not happy that his tools are being used against him. Fade, they are disengaging.
Meanwhile, they might
almost
the
has
tower.
BKB.
It helps. I mean, this tower is nice. It gives them a little bit of something, but it's a daytime tower where Night Stalker had no ultimate. That's why they're kind of forcing this. Because Night Stalker really couldn't do anything, and V-Tune's like, nah, guys, I got a Midas and a Maelstrom. 12 minutes into the game, Midas, Maelstrom, Ring of Health. This is one farmed Faceless Void, and if you look at his adversary here in the Phantom Assassin, 1 piece of the Battle Fury is complete.
Yep,
Dendi,
he misses the charge. The onslaught doesn't connect, but the Soulbind's going to be there. Kidara helping out. He's low on HP.
Oh, no.
But look at this turnaround. Oh, Felt. They thought they saw an opening as Dendi missed the charge, but damn. Damn indeed. Does that hurt, losing 3 heroes again. And they're at 4 kills again, Fear. That's the number they had last game.
How many are on Kidara? Let's see. Only 1 this time. Okay. As they have managed to kill Stomanen twice, and Funix, sorry,
Stomanen the feeder.
died once too. Funix not on this team, guys. I don't know who's possessing me. I never had the problem saying Phonic until I see Night Stalker. Something about Night Stalker just screams Phonic to me.
Look at that. Fastest on this hero, faster than previous record BKB timer there on the Primal Beast at 13 minutes plus.
And good old 13.5-minute BKB, not bad.
Oh no,
I've seen this story before.
This is not the first time he's gonna run into trouble, losing his life. Undying also getting stunned up there, but they don't want to fight the Tombstone, even with the help of their own Tombstone. So it's just zombies on zombies.
I mean, Kits is like, guys, I'm playing Storm, didn't really win my lane, I need to make something happen now. You just see him zipping in time and time again, but look at the heroes that they drafted this time around. Who is going to follow up, and who is going to play with the Storm? Normally you see like some Skywrath in the past, some Snapfires bring that damage. His supports are Bounty Hunter and Undying. At this point in the game, if you can't do it by yourself as a Storm Spirit, you need to bring 4 heroes. Now Fade has to join, but it's only been like 11, 14 minutes into the game, whatever it might be. They don't want to be here. So this game is just moving way too fast for them to handle, as you now have a BKB online, Blink Dagger, Echo Saber online for Stonebank here on his Night Stalker. And of course, we also have the big carry of the game, the hardest carry in the game, Vtoon, just farming it away. Got his treads available onto a Manta Style on top of the Hand of Midas and Maelstrom.
Ooh, I like that double dust. They actually did get the connection onto Solji, but they don't see where he went. Almost on his tail there, but the face boot's running out on both.
You can run, you can hide, but can you fight? And how long can you hide for, as it is nighttime now? And there's a Night Stalker on the loose.
There definitely is, with an Echo Saber. Of all things. 9-second BKB. Yeah, the Blink Dagger. Yep, he's found another target. It's onto the Storm Spirit. Perfect target as well to start the fight with, and he's going to be gone. Unfortunately for Albino Zebra, even a grab ally, even if he had it, would not help in that scenario.
Undying has phase boots, alright. Interesting. He wants to be able to run away, but that will not... He wants to run away,
and
but
he wants to kill, yeah. Beyond godlike. 18 out of the 21 kills. That's Stendy, ladies and gentlemen. Fade being pummeled by Vtoon. The fresh addition for the team.
I mean, he has Chrono if he wants to use it.
Fighting against the Iron Shell with all that he has. And they found another. It's the Bounty Hunter, Solji, death number 8, and Dendi continues to kill.
How long do you play this out for? Like, normally I'm not a fan of early GGs. Like, if there's always a chance, but is there a chance this game? That's what it really comes down to. Because you've just finished your battle period, 16 minutes here on PA, which is not the greatest timing ever. It's not the worst timing ever, but it's pretty bad for this level of play, just because he doesn't have a great laning stage.
Yeah, it's a one more item syndrome. Just
and
one more.
His team needs him to fight at this point. You have to fight with 5 heroes. You don't have the damage as 4. You definitely don't have the damage as 3. And if you go alone, you're just feeding.
Might have to fight with the Battle Fury as well, which is not optimal. Not at all. That's not what you want, but that's something that you might have to do. Stomanen and Kidaro, both supports in the mid lane. They're recognizing this. Kits is TPing in. If they can catch these supports, that's a good way to start things off for Felt. Bit of extra gold. But they don't find an opening.
They 5-man smoked. Licht has to join them here. The way I see this is, you can't just hit creeps.
Yeah, you have to fight with Battle Fury.
Like, it's kind of now or never. You got to win one fight miraculously. When we saw Vtoon bottom, they couldn't make up their mind. I think the correct play is to play away from Vtoon, but instead, they thought about going to him. Instead, now Licht is just going to farm. He thinks the only way they're going to win is potentially by farming, but I'm afraid this mid lane, they may be dearly mistaken here.
Yeah, they tried to smoke up, but they've got the back line. There's something positive. The downside is Dendi and Stonebank too much faster than they are. And there goes Fade. There has gone Kits as well. Kidaro will live for now. Solji gives up his life. And I think, like, if there's a moment for that early give up, tap out call, it could have been just after that, because you've lost everything again.
Yeah.
And there it is. 18 minutes, we're done. 18 minutes, we're done, and it's Oppa Dondo going forward into the next round.
Just a different class of team here today. Felt they didn't even stand a chance. They were able to get just a